there's another thing that you can do to reduce the residuals, and that is have a pay as you throw. The more residuals you make, the more you have to pay. Now that's controversial. Some people don't like that, other people like it a lot.
Allora, più residui si fanno, una volta che sono raggiunti questi step, diciamo, comunque più residui ci sono e più problemi ci sono.
The more you make, the more you pay.
Quindi...
Okay, so the residual fraction is the crucial difference. Listen to this. With incineration, you make the residual fraction disappear into nanoparticles. This lets industry off the hook. All those people that are making throwaway rubbish, it's very convenient for them to have it all disappear.
È molto conveniente per la gente far sparire negli inceneritori l'immondizia.
Zero waste wants to make the residual fraction very visible because the residual fraction equals bad industrial design and bad purchasing habits. So to change this, we need to make it visible. And to make it visible, you need to separate the residuals, which is going on right now in Nova Scotia. They built residual separation facilities in front of the landfills. You cannot put the residuals directly into the landfill. They must go to these facilities. And in these facilities, the material is open, more recyclables are pulled out, more toxics are pulled out, and the dirty organic fraction is shredded and goes through a second composting operation to stabilize it biologically before it goes to the landfill. So that's running those are running right now in Nova Scotia, but I'm going to suggest two improvements. The first one is information from Tel Aviv in Israel. They've got a system there which takes the dirty organic fraction into a hydropulver. This is just a big vat of water, and when the paper goes in, it dissolves. The cellulose fibers separate and the paper dissolves. The plastic floats and the heavy objects like glass, ceramics sink to the bottom.
Allora, praticamente un miglioramento che lui suggerisce è come se fosse una grande vasca di acqua dove la frazione organica viene immersa, la plastica sale su e si separa e gli scarti pesanti scendono ovviamente.
Then the water
il meccanismo per separare parte del giro più pesante.
Il meccanismo che noi proponiamo di questo settembre qui, this is TRD mechanism.
This is not mechanical biological.
It's not mechanical.
No. This, I believe this is superior to mechanical biology. So the water and the organics goes to anaerobic digestion, which produces methane and a sludge, and the water goes back and is used again. I think that is a very promising way of reducing the residue to a very small amount.
Quindi dopo questo passaggio l'acqua subisce un ulteriore passaggio, quindi c'è la digestione anaerobica che separa il metano e la melma e l'acqua viene riutilizzata, per cui per lui secondo lui è un sistema molto buono.
And the other thing that I would like to see is a research center. Instead of spending a lot of money destroying resources, let's spend some of that money on our universities and our technical colleges to actually study this problem, to research this problem.
Anziché spendere soldi per bruciare immondizia, è meglio spendere soldi sui centri di ricerca, quindi con le università e i college, per capire come ridurre la proliferazione.
Now the Center for Research would study several things. One is to improve the capture rate of all your materials. It would recommend to supermarkets, etc., these waste reduction ideas. It would look for local uses for some of this material. And finally, it would recommend to industry a better industrial design. Now, this research center and separation plant is really where community responsibility connects with industrial responsibility. This is where the two come together. And the message to industry is this. And this is the one thing you should remember as you leave here tonight. If we can't reuse it, this is what we say to industry, if we can't reuse it, if we can't recycle it, if we can't compost it, then industry shouldn't be making it.